What if I'm medically disqualified for something that I don't have a record of because it isn't affecting me in any way and wasn't looked at by doctors? This person was medically disqualified for something they don't have a record of, and it's not affecting them. What that means, this applicant answered yes in their medical history survey in DODMETS, even though it was not in their medical record and even though it doesn't affect them. So just to be clear, DODMER, in order to disqualify you, is going based on fact. They're not diving into your medical records, or they're not interviewing your teachers or coaches. They're not Big Brother. They're going based on two things. One, your medical history survey that you did in DODMETS, and two, the physical exam and eye exam that you went to a DODMER contractor to do. Those two pieces of paperwork, the exam paperwork and the survey paperwork, goes to DODMER, and then they make a determination. And if they ask for additional medical information, then you need to respond at that time with more medical records. So this is a tough one because I don't have the context, but I will just give you a forewarning for those that are listening to this, is be careful what you say yes to and what you say no to on the DODMER medical history survey, because it will have downstream effects later on. Now, I'm not saying, and nor am I encouraging you to lie on the survey, because there are plenty of warnings on the survey, such as fines, such as military confinement, going to military prison, such as a dishonorable discharge. And I worked in a military hospital for 8 years as a hospital administrator, and I oversaw the medical records department. And military doctors have a code for something when they sniff out that possibly you came into the military under fraudulent means. It's called fraudulent enlistment. And yes, it can be fined, or you can be kicked out of the military, dishonorable discharge. Fraudulent enlistment, just Google that. Be honest on the DODMER medical history survey. You're encouraged to do so because of those possible penalties. At the same time, if there's no medical record of it, and it did not occur, I'm not sure why this person put yes. If it was something that there's no record of, it's not affecting them in any way, and the doctors never diagnosed it. So that is just a question I have. I'm not saying they should have said yes or they should have said no. I'm just asking questions because it is a potential gray area.